See, he was waiting for victory to come and to be saved. That's where Habakkuk was. The cool thing is we already have the victory. That's the difference between the Old Testament and the New Testament. In the Old Testament, they were waiting for God to be victorious. We read and have the new covenant with Jesus. We are already victorious because Jesus already defeated death. See, their response was still waiting for victory, but we already have victory in Christ. So while Habakkuk was waiting for God to be victorious, and he was approaching that with his tension, like, God, I know you're going to come through. I don't know when, I don't know how, but I'm still going to praise who you are. We get to pray and say, God, you've already won. You've already defeated death. You've already defeated sickness. You've already defeated all of these things. You are God over every circumstance in my life. So even though my situation may not look like I think it should look, I still will declare that you are my strength, that you will have my feet like deer's feet, and you will have me walk high on these hills. I will rejoice in you because you are my joy. See, we are called to rise up and rejoice. In the midst of our pain and the struggle, in the midst of the tension, he says, rise up and rejoice over me in who I am, in what I have done, and what I will do. See, so though our bank accounts may look red for a moment, or your categories on your YNAB looks red, we get to still rejoice in him. Though the doctors say it doesn't look good, guess what we get to do? We get to rejoice in him. That's right. Though you are exhausted and lonely, guess what we get to do? Rejoice in him. That's right. Though nothing in life is seemingly to go as planned, what do? We rejoice. We rejoice. We rejoice. You know, Lamentations, we're going to go to Lamentations, which literally is a book of lamenting of destruction, how everything has been ruined in Jerusalem. Everything. And in the middle of this, we read that Jeremiah is saying in verse chapter 3, verse 22, through the Lord's mercies, we are not consumed, because his compassion fail not. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. This is being declared in the midst of everything being destroyed, that he would declare, great is God's faithfulness.